Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, we've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the New York Yankees. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. The lefty on the mound for the Yankees, Randy Johnson.
Well, this guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, and the guys that are playing behind him just seem to take it to another level. You know, he's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, to try to save that bullpen for the game and the next game, he'll go out there and wear it. So in this one, if he can keep his pitch count down early, he has the ability to work deep into this ball game.
Whips it to first, and they get Altuve for the out. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Jose Abreu up to hit. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. That one's in there. 0-2. Next offering is foul back. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Here comes a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. He goes down looking.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Two outs, base is empty. Number 0 up next for the Astros. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that's the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Back in the Bronx, and today's starter, Christian Javier.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. All muscle to center field. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's a big power threat. Roberto Clemente. Big time power. And there's a base hit to left. And the postseason success continues for him.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. On the ground, out to short. To second, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And now here is Mark McGwire. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Safe at second with a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
The 0-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Alvarez puts it away. Runner tags at second. In there safely. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations.
And this ball gets down. It's a hit. In comes the run from third, and they take a 2-run lead.
Everything came together for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So 2 down. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. It's a pitch out. Nothing doing. And that's ball 1.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Judge rips that one. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
All over that one right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 on with 2 away. And the batter now, Sammy Sosa. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's a base hit as a run scores. Now 2 runs score, and it's 4-0.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Joe Torre stepping in now for the Yankees. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. That was a moonshot, and they add to their lead. It's 6-0. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Christian Javier won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound. Hunter Brown.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 7-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, number 50. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He drove that ball very well out to the deep part of the field, and you may be surprised he didn't get a double out of it, but I'll tell you, they did a great job of getting that ball back into the infield right away, and it might have been the right call to hold him at first.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
Runner at second, 2 down. Runner on the go again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Got a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
The 0-2. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. In comes the runner from third. It's 8-0. Clemente into second, and he's got a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And in scoring position with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Derek Jeter. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run homer, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
J.P. France gets the ball now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now here is Mark McGwire. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they boost their lead. It's 11-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Ricky Henderson stepping in now for the Yankees. That one ripped. And no one can get there. It falls in. Alvarez throws to second, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone. So man aboard. Now it's going to be Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. On a line, base hit. Ricky around third and on his way home. He scores, and they extend their lead. The throw to second is offline.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Man at second here with 2 away. And next for New York, Sammy Sosa. That's hard hit on the line. Knocks it down. Here comes the Judge around third. He'll score. It's 13-0. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And up next for New York, Joe Torre. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
He was all over that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. Ripped on a line. And it's into the gap. 1 run across, safely into second. He's got a double. Throw cut off, now to the plate, and he's out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. So finally, the frame comes to an end after 14 come across to score. We head to the second from the big. And welcome. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's a speed threat, number 1. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
For how good these.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. Right through there, got her. And that's the first out.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And the batter now, number 50. And first offering is fouled off. Johnson, certainly one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and double-digit strikeouts are not out of the norm in his starts. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
He wants to give the bullpen the day off and the defense behind him because he knows he can strike anybody out. And the way the guys are swinging, they're trying to lift, trying to get the ball in the air. He's going to take advantage of that.
The pitch. Goes down looking.
Already 3 strikeouts here in the early part of this start, so I think the guys further down in this lineup might need to take notice, take some notes, share some information. Got to bring a better plan to the plate, or else it's going to be a really difficult game. Disrupt this pitcher, do something to get him out of his rhythm.
Yordan Alvarez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. This guy has turned into a beast. There's a process too, right? The way he goes about setting up hitters.
Yeah, and he's coming right at you. He's going to get ahead in the count. And when you're a hitter and you find yourself 0-2, 1-2 with a guy who has 3 to 4 pitches that are nasty, you are very defensive. And he plays upon that, and many times he comes out on top.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Astros are down quietly, but this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Rafael Montero.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
And here it comes. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Runner on the go. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
No outs. Runner on second. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike, and that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there, stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
And that one hammered. This one's got a chance. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Runner tagging and heading for home. He'll score on the sac fly. 15-0.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Derek Jeter. He's already homered in this game. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Alvarez calls it in, 2 away. Two outs, base is empty. Here's some real power at the plate. Mark McGwire. He's already homered here in this one. In the air, left side. Alvarez in position. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. The Yankees lead it 15-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, leading off, Jeremy Pena. Johnson back to work. Pretty unique upbringing for Jeremy Pena, at least in terms of a kid who was born in the Dominican Republic, but then he moved to Rhode Island, not exactly a baseball hotbed, and he played his college ball at Maine. He was a University of Maine Black Bear, and then went on to be a 3rd-round pick of the Astros in 2018. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count, just a poor at bat.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker in his 5th season in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. And the lefty with the 0-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 0-2 now. Stays alive.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Chas McCormick, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Astros go down 1-2-3. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Back for more from the Bronx. Now here is Ricky Henderson. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. An absolutely majestic shot, and they add on. It's 16-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Here is Aaron Judge. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Alvarez going back some more, reaching for it and brings it in. In now is the Yankees DH, Sammy Sosa. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Alvarez going back on this one. Back some more. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Safe at third with a triple. His third hit of the day.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Joe Torre. Base hit and a run in to score.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Man at first with one gone. Mickey Mantle will hit next. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Tucker makes the grab. 2 down. Number 50 stepping in now for the Yankees. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
McCormick makes the catch, inning over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left. On to the 4th now in game number 1. The Yankees lead this one 17-0. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. And he deals. And that one fouled off. A wind in the pitch. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back there. Gone. Jose Altuve will touch them all. And they've got their first run. It's 17-1.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Jose Abreu getting ready to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Abreu, a really hard worker, a guy who takes his craft seriously in the batting cages and on the field during batting practice. He's always trying to stay in the big part of the field, not trying to have a home run derby during BP, but understands that those are typically mistakes when you're trying to hit line drives.
Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Struck him out looking. Now it's the power speed combo. Number 0. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 1. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there for strike 1. Late with the swing there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Jumps at the wall and he brings it back. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. On now to the bottom of the 4th. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Hector Neris taking over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's the third baseman, Roberto Clemente. The pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. There's a swing and a drive. Another homer, and they tack on to their lead. It's 19-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Mark McGwire now at the plate. Shoots a line drive single into right center.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Man at first, and stepping in is the speedy Ricky Henderson. Line drive, hauls it in, and there's one away. Aaron Judge at the plate. Chris Judge has been an exit velocity monster, leading the league in exit velo in 17, 18, 19, 21, and 2022.
Yeah, he makes that hot corner at third base.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Alvarez snags it for the second out.
The designated hitter,
Sammy Sosa stepping in now for the Yankees. Ripped on a line to center. McCormick makes the grab on the run. here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's the catcher, number 50. And the pitch. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Astros, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. I'm surprised with all the strikeouts we've seen from them. Sometimes you get fooled up there, but it's just happening too often right now.
And there's one away.
I mean, they're getting hittable pitches. That's why they're called strikes. But going back to the dugout, knowing you could have done something with what you got is frustrating for hitters.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Next offering is in for a strike. Chop to the right side. On the run, throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. And here is Jeremy Pena. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
2 outs, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Kyle's brother Preston got a little bit of time in the big leagues. Pretty good left-handed hitter. Played his college ball at the University of Florida. Pena, the runner at first with 2 gone. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Yankees out in front, 19-1. Back in New York, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5. Joe Torre. And the right-hander back to work. Out to short. Jump throw. 1 up, 1 down. And next for New York, Mickey Mantle. On the ground. Now a jump throw. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, number 50. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's carrying. And out of here. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 20-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
New pitcher now, Brian Abreu.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now Roberto Clemente. This one high in the air to left center. McCormick trying to get there. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that'll do it. Top of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Astros.
The center fielder, Chaz McCormick.
Chaz McCormick. New pitcher for the Yankees, Jimmy Cordero. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Cordero, in his 4th year, he features a sinker, a four-seamer, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Man, he really turned on that one. Absolutely ripped it towards third, but quick cat-like reflexes down there at the hot corner to bring it down.
Comebacker to the mound. And a couple of quick outs. Jose Abreu up next for the Astros, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Here's 0-1. Swing and a miss. And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. The Yankees lead it 20-1. Back here in New York, here's the second baseman, Derek Jeter. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one is absolutely belted. And forget it. He sends a rocket to left. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 21-1.
Wow, he's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like this. I mean, a 3-homer game, always special, but pulling it off in October during the biggest games of the year, that's incredible.
McGuire stands in now and watches strike one.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
This one smoked out to left. Alvarez makes the grab, 1 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Aaron Judge. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one lifted to left. Alvarez in position. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now the designated hitter, Sammy.
And next is the designated hitter, Sammy Sosa. Sosa, over 2,500 hits in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. In the air, center field. Makes the grab on the run. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Astros, number 0. Fair to say he wasn't his typical self for the division series. Chris, I talked to the staff, and they are confident that he's going to deliver big here in the LCS.
Yeah, you see these guys around. And they know he's a stud, and they know it's just a matter of one swing that he breaks out.
First pitch just misses. That's a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Next offering is in for a strike. Right side, hard hit. In the hole, jump throw, Jeter. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Stepping in, number 1. And a foul ball. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Righty delivers. That's a little bit low.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter. Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, number 50. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Kicks and fires. Swings and misses, struck him out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back now in the Bronx, bottom of the inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Joe Torre. Abreu back to work. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So man aboard. And up next for New York, Mickey Mantle. Swung on, belted. That one back. Gone. He'll circle the bases. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a couple more. It's 23-1.
Now he's just showing off out there. And who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat. Watch it go a long way. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Phil Maton. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, number 50. In the air, left field. Alvarez in position. And makes the grab. One down.
Now the third baseman.
Roberto Clemente, the next to hit. So it's game one of the LCS, and they're going to be looking to this guy for more of his success like he had in the division series.
Well, this team's got its sights set on the World Series if they're going to get.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance, and that one hops the wall. And he's got a double, his fourth hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
One out, runner at second. Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. That one ripped. And a base hit right there. Here comes Clemente around third. He'll score easily. And the lead continues to grow. To second, pulls him off the bag. Now at the plate, Mark McGwire. And that one is lifted in the air. Alvarez in position. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging for third. He's in there. Here's the center fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink. Of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brings it in, and that is that. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Back at Yankee Stadium for the top. For the 8th, now it's Yordan Alvarez. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Wandy Peralta.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
At the plate, Jeremy Pena, 1 for 2. That one fouled off. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a changeup, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Struck him out looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
The 1-0. And that one is in for a strike. Tucker leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that is in for a strike. And it's 1-2. Got him looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. Welcome back. It's Aaron Judge now.
For the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. That one ripped. And that is gone. He made him pay for that one, and they add to the lead. It's 25-1.
Well, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Now, Sammy Sosa. Hammered, base hit.
The catcher.
Next to hit, Joe Torre. In the air, out towards left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. Sosa around third. He scores, and they extend their lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So here comes Ryan Presley to the mound. And now Mickey Mantle. That's a hit. Torre coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He beats it safe. And the lead continues to grow.
Picks himself up an RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So the lineup flips over, and here is number 50. Into center and a base hit. So up next, Roberto Clemente. Here's a rocket out to left. Puts it away for the out.
Number 2, second baseman, Derek Jeter.
And next for New York, Derek Jeter. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And there's 2 down.
Now back, first baseman, McGuire.
So first and second with 2 outs. Mark McGuire will hit next. Center field. McCormick has it sized up. Drops into the glove. And the inning is over. So they get 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're on to the 9th in game 1. The Yankees lead it 27-1. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 9th. Here's the former MVP Jose Altuve. New pitcher for the Yankees, Mariano Rivera.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone. Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And the right-hander deals. Popped up. Number 50 gets under it. And it's caught for the out. And next to hit for Houston, Jose Abreu. Rivera, a 6'2 righty, 35 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Sends it to first. That takes care of Abreu. Astros down to their last out. Now it's the shortstop, number 0. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Popped up. Jeter drifts towards it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take this one in a blowout.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.
Mm-hmm.